Luca. Luca, you're going to want to keep your eyes on this matchup because this is a tag team match, and one of these two teams could very well meet you and your partner, Jimmy Conway, in the future for those BPW Tag Team Championships. Counter-Strike, we have the hyper-violent Nolan Pierce, his partner Mark Alexander. And Luca, I want to point out that it looked like Nolan Pierce gave you a little sign that he wants you, they want you in the Tag Team Champions.
Who wouldn't want me? I'm the best in the world. That's why I have the belt. But I can tell you right now, Nolan Pierce, all the denim in the world couldn't make you prepared for me, kiddo. All the denim in the world couldn't help you. And that's why I am the BPW Tag Team Champion.
Well,
one half, baby. One half.
And their opponents.
It was last month that South Philly Finest took the Tag Team Championship away from Counter-Strike. And of course, South Philly Finest have had many battles with the two individuals coming out right now, the Vetrano brothers.
Oh, I'm absolutely no stranger to the Vetrano brothers. They claim, and I mean I use the word claim, that they have the best bond in wrestling. And why? Because they're brothers? What do you think Jimmy Conway and I are? We have been best friends. We have been brothers for 25 years, since the Sandbox. And I'm supposed to look at these two, and because they have fancy tights, because they have silver spoons, I'm supposed to be impressed?
Well,
I'm supposed to be impressed by a former team that held these championships. Both of these teams are former tag team championship.
Impression, you got to be impressed with both of these teams. They're some of the best tag teams we do have here in Battlefield, and they are set to do battle tonight. We've got Counter-Strike and the Vetranos 2-on-2.
It might as well be a one-on-one because the art of a tag team match is you and your partner are together as one.
Yes.
You guys work together to get the job done. So this might as well be one-on-one. It is the Vetrano brothers versus Counter-Strike.
Both of these teams showing a sign of respect as they get it going in a beautiful jackknife takedown, rolling over into an ankle lock. Nolan Pearson, Mark Alexander, some of the most technical individuals that I've seen work as a unit. And Stock Vetrano just trying to catch his breath.
Don't soil those white tights there, Stock.
Well, there's a lot of respect between all four of these men, and Nolan just asked that he wants Mook, and he's going to get Mook. Nolan and Mook set the square off after a bit of an exchange between Mark and Stock.
Yeah, it always starts out respectful until it's time to win.
Power and elbow tie-up between these two men. Hit the rope. Goes Mook Vetrano, and two big boots by Nolan, putting down Mook, and Counter-Strike getting the up and up early on to start. But notice, Luca, that Nolan and even when Mark and Stock had their exchange, when they separated, they let them catch their breath. That is what I mean by the level of respect these two teams have for each other.
Is it a level of respect or is it a level of incompetence? Is it a level of inexperience? Your job is to win the match. This is what happens when you let your opponent catch his breath. This is what happens.
Regardless of what you want to call it, the Vetrano was able to take advantage of a back suplex by Mook back into the corner, and something I always appreciate about the Vetranos, they do a great job in and out of the ring, frequent tags, keeping the flesh. And a suplex on Nolan Pierce by both brothers, and now toss, and I think we know what's coming next. Dude, hell yes. double leg drops on the arms. And Nolan is the legal man. Mark rolling to the outside, and Vetrano's.
That seems more like a dude hell no to me if you're pinning the wrong guy.
Both men standing 10 toes. As Counter-Strike just trying to regroup.
The senior official Tommy Pro doing exactly what he needs to do as a referee. You are taking too long. We got a show to do.
And a tag in seen by Tommy Pro. Mook back inside the ring with Nolan Pierce, still the legal man. Big right hands, big strikes by Mook. Vetrano has Nolan up into the corner. And now Nolan pushing back. Mook opposite of the rope.
You might as well live to your name, Counter-Strike. You got a Counter-Strike for everything.
And that is what they do. Nolan Pierce, very fluent in the striking department. Beautiful atomic drop. And a leg drop to follow. And now Counter-Strike getting some tandem offense in. Stock trying to come in, intercept both guys. But could not. Chop and uppercut in the corner. Snap nail on Vetrano and a big PK by Nolan Pierce. And now Counter-Strike has the advantage in this tag team match. And
it's counter after counter after counter.
Yes.
And they claim they're the best bond in wrestling. Well, I'm telling you right now, so far, it looks like the best bond that I'm seeing in this match is Counter-Strike. But you asked me if I'm worried.
Well,
who's holding the championship?
I just asked you your thoughts on these two guys, these two teams potentially being #1 contenders in the future. And I know you're not worried, Luca Brasi, but something to keep your eye on as now Counter-Strike looking
I've never been worried. I have never been worried.
No fear from Luca Brasi.
2 words for you, Terry. Futures Championship.
Referring back to
the action.
Referring back to our days for the Futures title, but yes, back to the action. Counter-Strike has done a great job keeping Mook Vetrano away from his brother, cutting the ring in half. And now a cover, an armbar crossface attempt. Mook rolled over into a cover, only a 2 count, broken up by Alexander. And as I said, a great job, another great job by Counter-Strike keeping Mook away from his brother. As soon as that cover was broken up, Alexander went right back to the offense to keep Mook away, literally keeping him away. Mook was close to making a tag, could not do it. Nolan Pierce now put the tag in the ring.
Now, in my opinion, both these tag teams are Mooks. But what these teams are doing is showcasing the level of greatness that this company has within their tag team division. Without a doubt, we have the best tag team division on the East Coast, in my opinion.
I absolutely believe it. Not a matter of opinion. I believe that is a fact. As these two tag teams continue back and forth, this crowd is trying to get behind Mook Vetrano.
Well, everybody's a Mook, so I don't know who they're cheering for.
And now Alexander, headlock to Mook into the corner. Nolan, and Nolan Pierce tried to capitalize. Mark Alexander had Mook into that corner with a headlock, ducked underneath a big boot, and Alexander took that cross body by Mook. Down go both Mook and Nolan Pierce, and desperately Mook needs to make a tag. Stock is hot. He is ready to come in and get it flying, and here we go. Stock Vetrano is in, putting down Nolan Pierce. 2 big clotheslines. Alexander coming in the ring, getting a big spine buster. Elevated spine buster, signature spine buster by Stock Vetrano. Now, opposite corners, Stock Vetrano. 2 big splashes, bulldog, clothesline, variation, combination, and a cover. And only 2.
And all that energy wasted. And for what? A 2?
Well, I mean, when you get in the ring, especially when your partner has been beaten the way Mook has, you have to get hot. You have to get the advantage back into your corner. That is exactly what Stock did.
Keep your excitement, keep your fire, keep your energy. But don't forget, it's just you in there right now.
Indeed. And Stock trying to combat both Counter-Strike. They both ganging up on Stock, putting him down. Irish whip. Back body drop. No. Stock instead going for sunset on the legal man. And now Luke Vetrano back in the ring. Luke Des press. And now a sunset cover on Nolan Pierce. And only a 2. Beautiful, smart by Stock Vetrano. Both men looking like they were going for a double back body drop. And Stock doing the sunset flip on the legal man in Nolan Pierce. And now Nolan throwing out Mook, getting hit.
It's pin after pin. It's hard to keep track. These guys are going for it. Both teams are just going for it at this point.
Roundhouse kick on the Stock. Low gravity. That suplex and a big pump knee. Flying pump knee by Nolan Pierce. And now here's the cover and a kick out. Close kick out by Stock Vetrano.
See, now this is what I'm talking about. Let's pick up the pace, boys.
And a close 2 count by Stock Vetrano, and one of these two teams just trying to carry this momentum. It's back and forth between both of these teams. Who will be able to pull out the victory right now? Counter-Strike.
Once again, showcasing that we have the best tag team division on the East Coast.
Yes, indeed. And Stock Vetrano is not going to be bullied. He is not going to allow himself.
He slugged a couple out with us, so let's see if you can slug back.
To be dogged by these two men, but again, the numbers game taking its advantage, putting down Stock Vetrano or Counter-Strike. Nolan Pierce saying we got to end this, we got to put this away right now.
Well, the longer they take, the more breath he catches.
And Nolan Pierce was looking to line something up, and Mook Vetrano clotheslining Nolan to the outside, and now double clothesline and a barn burner, double knees by the Vetranos. Now here's the cover on Mark, count of 2, and it's over. The Vetranos with a big W.
Again, I'll tell you, everybody in this match was a Mook as far as I'm concerned, but they did their job. They showcased that BPW has the greatest tag team division on the East Coast. All right, they might claim to be the best bond in wrestling, but I tell you what, they're not bad today. Counter-Strike, they're former tag team champions. Vetranos, they're former tag team champions. This is the type of caliber that we have here in the tag team division at Battlefield.
Luca Brasi even knows that our tag team division is top tier. And as I said earlier, Luca Brasi, you could meet these two men in the future. A huge victory for both the Vetranos as they continue to push forward in their pursuit for tag team gold.
Yeah. Don't spit in my cereal, Terry. I'm excited about the tag team match that I just witnessed. Don't bring me down.
Nevertheless, and a sign of respect from both teams. This was a hotly contested tag team contest that ended with overall just the team that was in the ring together, the team that was doing tag team work, able to pick up the victory.
Yeah, you won. Just hug it out already.
The Vetrano brothers, another big, huge victory. You have BPW System Overdrive.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nolan, if you weren't so focused on me and more focused on the Vetrano brothers, then maybe you would have had a counter for that.
We are flying through the night here at BPW System Overdrive.